Hi, Tribe. It's been a few days since I've recorded. I've been taking some days off to rest and connect with my higher self, with my divine self. So I did the reading. I pulled some cards yesterday, and I like to express what I see from the cards. The first card that came up was the World, which means the key meanings are completion, success, reward, and joy. And every time I see the World card, I almost feel like especially if it's the first card, is talking about what's going on, but on the world stage. And I feel that this is auspicious for this time. I think there are going to be a lot of changes. Much is going to be made clear to us. There are going to be major shifts in how the way we view ourselves, the way we understand ourselves as divine beings having a physical experience. We're going to be able to connect to our higher self, our divine mind, much easier. So making efforts now is really important to meditate and to go into your inner world and connect. The World denotes triumph, completion, rewards for your efforts, deep joy and happiness, a real sense of deserved success. If you're working on any projects, and you have felt stuck in your projects, this is a great card to say that now whatever obstacles you had in the past are no longer there. You'll be able to hit this one home. You're going to be able to return to a balanced life related to work, relationships, finances. There also could be the possibility that you will have more of a public awareness, or not a public awareness, but that the public will be more aware of you, so you'll have more of a public persona, and you'll be acknowledged publicly for your gifts and for what you do, taking more of a center stage. And there are also benefits spiritually, being able to be more mindful and to be able to live from the heart. So this is a great card for all of us who have felt that we haven't been able to find happiness in relationships, or we haven't been able to be fulfilled in love. And it's also great for careers and abundance and money. The next card pulled is Destiny. It's a Wheel of Fortune, which is Destiny, which is really nice to pair with the World. It's about fate, change, intuition, new starts. Wherever you've been, if it hasn't been in a good place, you'll be able to shift in terms of things moving towards what's positive. A lot of things are going to happen by chance, meetings, unexpected offers, news arriving that's unexpected. So however your life has been difficult, it's going to turn for the better. There's also, under the influences of this card, the ability for you to really have heightened intuitive powers. So pay attention to the messages you're getting. Start tuning into yourself. You might be actually getting into contact with people from your past, and it would seem really random, and there will be a sense of a magical sense to it, like almost a lot of synchronicity. You'll be able to communicate better with family and friends that maybe you haven't in a long time. So this is a good time to try to mend with those, or try to bring relationships into a better place if you desire that. So this is definitely about listening to your intuition. It's definitely a time to manifest your wishes. So align yourself with your guides, align yourself with the angels and spirit guides that you have. You're having a lot of guidance right now. So in reference to the home, there might be unexpected changes in your living arrangements. That might be surprising, but will be beneficial in the long run. If it's relationships, someone from your past, a love interest from some time in the distant past may come, or recent past, that will be surprising. And it will require you to use discernment, whether this is something you feel will be a good, there's something that you'd want to do or not do. But if you do feel it's right, it's meant to be. Also, in terms of careers, you will have some kind of news in reference to careers. Something's going to work in your favor. But it's going to ask you that there are going to be a lot of new challenges, and to use discernment in what you take on to make sure that you can actually pull through on your commitments. And the next card that's pulled is the Justice card, which is balance, perception, and objectivity. And he's standing there holding the sword, which is going to, if there's any legal matters that you're dealing with, it assures that there's going to be fairness involved, and also the balance, the scale is there, meaning that everything will be brought back into balance. So even if there's not a legal matter, it could be that maybe you've lost something in the past. I know that I lost everything at one point. So if somehow my life could start moving towards restoring some of that to me, that would be amazing. It doesn't really matter how it comes, whether it's through my own efforts, through the projects that I've been hoping to start and will have started to start to pick up steam with this Wheel of Fortune and with the World card. That would be amazing. So there is justice as well coming in to balance any situations in the past that were unfair or were unfavorable. So here the justice is saying the outcome will be positive. Any time in the past where there have been errors or imbalances, they will be readdressed, that the system will be fair and honest, and if you're deserving, you will get what you deserve. If there is something in reference to a judge, that this judge will have perspective and integrity and will make a good decision on your behalf. So this is a card of empowerment. It's giving you the green light to take control of your life. It's sending influential people towards you, to favor you, to help you, to support you. It's telling you also to listen to the people that you really respect and get advice from people that you respect if you're trying to work through something that's been difficult. In reference to home, legal issues will progress smoothly if you're looking to buy a home, if you're in contract of some kind. Relationships, there will be balance restored. It's important to be practical and make sure that your emotional needs are met, and to bring balance back in relationships both at work and at home. And in careers, if you're having difficulty and you're being tested, it's telling you that the outcome is positive, to make sure that you negotiate, because you will be able to be successful. And money matters will improve. I like that one. The next card is the Two of Swords. This is a card of being able to take a moment to rest and make a decision without really being pressured. It's you're holding the cards, you're not sure how to move forward, and it's telling you to take your time. You don't have clarity right now. There is the need to wait until you're clear before you move forward. And these decisions are emotional. You have the water in the background. She's holding two swords. She's blindfolded. So she has the power to decide properly if she waits until she's clear. And to help her in making that decision, this is not gender. This is I'm saying her because it's a woman in the card, in the picture on the card. Then there is the High Priestess, and the High Priestess is highly intuitive. She has a good balance between the dualities. She is a student of her inner world. She's a student of mystical thought. She's extremely, this is a time to really connect with the intuition, that you're going to be able to hear higher guidance. You're going to be able to connect to your higher self. So in order to make this decision, whatever decision is in front of you that you're having a hard time deciding, take your time and go into your inner world, go into your, meditate, listen to your heart. And then the Hangman comes out right after that. It's interesting because there's all major arcanas. It's like the World, the Wheel of Fortune, Justice, the High Priestess, followed by the Hangman, followed by the Lovers, followed by the Star. It's like amazing. They're just one after the other. But the Hangman, what it's saying is, during this waiting period of making this decision, and we might have been in this waiting period for a long time. I know that I have. In this waiting period where you have been able to do nothing but see how things are happening, like it's kind of like you're in suspension and you're seeing, for me it was like seeing everything disappear and just devastated, and just had to wait and see what life would bring me. And I had to sort of be comfortable being in a place of not knowing, not understanding, not having certainty. But then when you're in that place of not knowing, you've gained this amazing faith. You start to really connect with your guidance, and the golden aura around the Hangman is wisdom. When you are able to patiently accept the way life has presented itself, and even though it can be devastating and difficult, if you could still stay connected to joy in some way, to faith, to have some certain degree of harmony, even though there's no reason for you, like you have every reason to be depressed, hysterical, unhappy, but you're not, because something in you is telling you that things will work out. And you start to connect to what's real in you. You start connecting to your heart and to your guidance. Then there's a lot of wisdom. When the Hangman comes out in a spread, it's not only telling you you've acquired wisdom through this process, but it's also saying there's new beginnings. And the next card is the Lovers. How interesting, right? The Lovers card is very interesting here. So the Lovers card is about relationships and decisions. It could be in relation to a new partner, meeting a new partner, or having a new career opportunity. Something might be coming up. Or it also could be that if it's in reference to someone that's already in your life. It could be pushing the relationship possibly to a new level. It's also telling you to, whatever decisions you're making, both in love and in careers, to make sure that you're making it from the heart. This is not time to rationalize. It's not a balance sheet, left and right. It's not what are the positives and the negatives. Of course, you have to use discernment with everything, but this is a decision you have to make with the heart. The interesting thing about the priestess before, she many times comes out to denote that you might be single and not really in a relationship, or it's telling you that maybe this is a good time to be single and go in and start to connect to your psychic gifts and connect to your dreams. Your dreams will be give you a lot of information, and I'm finding that there is with Justice and the Wheel of Fortune and the Two of Swords and the Priestess and the Hangman, that and the Lover's card, that there is going to be a decision you're going to make, but it's telling you not to jump at the decision. Don't make a decision without really having total clarity. It's really important that you have clarity. The Hangman is allowing you to stay in that impasse a little longer. It's about new beginnings, but you don't have to jump at the having to make a decision. And then the star is coming up right after that. And every time I see the star, for me, it's like there is really divine guidance to really pay attention. It's a card of hope and guidance, inspiration and creativity. You have a lot of assistance, a lot of higher guidance. It's telling you to have faith that your luck is about to change. It's while you're waiting and you can't make the decision or don't feel you have everything you need to make a decision, appreciate everything that life has to offer. Everything that is physical and spiritual, your well-being, look at beauty, connect to your the creative flow. You're going to have a lot of help with information downloads that you can use. And then you're going to start to see there's going to be a lot of, in terms of projects and relationships, you're going to be able to share a lot of who you are, your talents, your love, your gifts can be expressed through relationships and projects. You'll also be able to shine, and your efforts will be appreciated. So under the influence of the star, you're more intuitive, more insightful, and it's asking you to trust the messages you're getting from your angels and guides. It's really important to meditate and connect to your higher guidance, connect to your higher self. The star could also be indicating that you are meant to be with someone and this person's coming into your life. And with the Lover's card there, it could be that there's a soulmate coming into your life. And in terms of career and money, it brings you luck and all your hard work is paying off. And these are long-term goals. This is like something that you've been working, that you want to create something successful to be able to, be able to be in life feeling comfortable and not having to worry about finances. This is a great time to start new projects. The next one is the Eight of Pentacles. Every time I see this, it's acknowledging the hard work you've done up until now. You have perfected your craft. You're skilled at what you do. It's giving you confidence that now it's time to make money at what you've made an effort in. It's telling you you've done the education. Now it's time to achieve through what you've studied, what you've created. So one of the big things is money could be on the way, and it's a result of previous efforts and decisions that you've made. It could come as an unexpected, like a gift. You could also be working on a new skill. There's an opportunity for you to go into a new skill that's going to bring you profits in the long term. So look for opportunities there. There could be a new career direction for you. But it's telling you is you need to use logical and diligent approach towards your decisions and your projects. So this could be a great time to start studying something if you've been thinking about it, and to look for the opportunities that are coming your way, because it will bring you more abundance. So the moon, for me, when I look at it, always means to pay attention to your intuition and to your dreams. It's a card that says that sometimes when you're looking at things, they're not exactly as they seem. There could be some things that are not clear, and that to follow more your intuition than your logic. There could be some things that are hidden that you can't see, and your dreams and your intuition are going to be stronger ways of deciding which way to go. And the moon may be also saying to you to take a risk, to broaden your life experience, that you might be asked to do something that you might feel uncomfortable with, but it's asking you to dive deep and examine why you're uncomfortable, and it's encouraging you to step forward. And somehow when I look at the cards that are coming with that's right next to it, the death card, I feel like this is what we've been feeling. This whole idea of being undecided, of being in suspension, of having dealt with possibly difficult situations in the past, being uncertain, feeling that don't have clarity, is coming to an end. That all of this is coming to an end, and we're going to be able to make a decision. So death is like the end of the injustice, is the end of what is happened to us that was unfair and unbalanced, and there's a possibility of new beginnings. So the Three of Pentacles comes after. This is again emphasizing there is something about a creative project, a new enterprise, and it's guaranteeing a certain degree of success. There's going to be something that's going to allow everything that you've been trying to put into place that hasn't been moving in the right direction, it's going to start moving in the right direction. It's a time for you to shine publicly. It's a great time to launch a new business. If you have been thinking of giving a lecture or teaching something, this is a great time to try and put this out. Or if you want to host an important event, this is a great time for that as well. The energy that comes with the Three of Pentacles means that whatever you start, you're going to be able to finish, and it's going to be appreciated, and could also be something that's going to have a place in the public eye. So this, with the World card, it looks like a lot of what my peeps are doing is going to be something that's going to be recognized publicly, because I feel like we're all mirroring each other. So be prepared for public visibility, to be recognized, to shine above others. And sometimes how that may feel. Sometimes that could feel a little bit uncomfortable, but that's part of being in the public eye. So once again, lots of pentacles in this reading. They're all positive. This one is improving prosperity, the King of Pentacles, which whatever you're going to do, it's going to grow financially. It's going to be a good investment. It's telling you to make sure you strategize and set realistic goals, because you will succeed. Pay attention to the practical details. In other words, know how you're spending your money. Be careful in how you spend your money, and make sure that you're making wise decisions. This is essential, but the money is coming to you. You will uh, succeed. Is going to be a nice, steady growth. This can also mean that someone like this, that's loyal and dependable, is coming towards you. A protector, someone whose security is important to them, a potential partner also that may make you an offer, a genuine offer from the heart. So this could be maybe your divine counterpart that's coming in. And it's a night, but we all move all kinds of energy. We have both female and male energy within us, and this could be someone that moves more masculine energy. It could be a woman or a man that's deciding to step forward. Or it could be a gift. Simply someone coming to you, giving you a gift, supporting you, wanting to invest in you. And the card is also saying, just in general, invest your time wisely. Be consistent in your efforts, which is really important when you're starting something new. So if you're starting something, pay attention, invest your time wisely, and be consistent with your efforts. Then again, another pentacle, the Nine of Pentacles. It's about comfort, accomplishment, prosperity. Again, lots of abundance. If you look at her, it's a female influence. She's very connected to the earth. This is a time, it's encouraging you to take time to connect to Mother Earth, to the creation. There's a lot of abundance. Being able to do that, it could bring in a time of financial stability in your home, feeling safe and proud of your achievements. You'll be able to surround yourself with people you love and the things that you love as well. And it's a time of tending your garden, of being in nature, to appreciate what you have, to take some leisure time, to treat yourself. And so all of these things that are coming will allow you to feel serenity and relaxation within yourself, which is really important after having been through so much. I believe that many of us have. I know that a lot of people I know have been through very difficult times, and it's just nice to be able to know that where the things that we've wanted to do because we have a passion and love for them, that they can actually now start working to bringing us the stability we're looking for as well, so that we can enjoy our lives and be able to live with joy, abundance, love, health. So there's a lot of rewards coming forward. And I always find it interesting when a Five of Swords comes in after all of this overflowing good news, right? And the Five of Swords is about upheaval, conflict, and loss. When I look at the Five of Swords, it usually means that someone could try to be manipulative. Someone can try to take something that doesn't belong to them, or maybe this is something that's happened in the past, and there is a rebalancing of this energy. Or we'll be able to now, if we connect to intuition, to see what's underneath other people's intentions. This is really important. That don't believe everything that you see, don't believe everything that you hear. We really need to be able to have our own discernment about what's happening. This is not only on a personal level, but on the world stage as well. Really pay attention. Some things are not as they seem. This is really important. It also could say that what's happened in the past, if you had losses in reference to disputes of any kind, legal, related to family, that this might be coming up again, that there might be some tension and some conflict still left to resolve, and it's telling you to stand your ground. But if you're able to walk away from it, walk away from it. It's not a bad thing to walk away from something that is no longer serving you. But by all means, if you're getting pushed, if you're being triggered to stand and be able to stand up for yourself. But it's telling you it's not necessary to fight back. If you feel that you're done with that and you can move forward and bring happiness through all the new things that are coming, to just don't dwell on those things. Like, try to shift your energy back to the Nine of Pentacles, where she's in abundance and connected to the earth and in joy. The next card is the Ace of Pentacles. Again, all aces are beginnings. It's all about new beginnings. And of course, here again, we have the Pentacles. So this is about new beginnings in prosperity, in property. If you've been thinking about buying a house, this is a good time. It's an auspicious card for every aspect of your life. So it predicts happiness and contentment, that you can get what you desire. It predicts prosperity, that money will come to you quickly. It could be a windfall or a win, or you'll be shown the way to achieve it. You can get ideas that will further your opportunities for attainment. And just be open to receiving gifts, opportunities coming to you that you're not expecting, that will help you build your future. So don't be surprised if money is coming to you. This is a second card. A lot of pentacles in this reading. If it's not money, it could be new property that you're thinking of buying property. It's acknowledging that this is a good time. And if this is in reference to anything dealing with the home or relationships, you'll get what you need in abundance. I love hearing that one. And not to doubt your good fortune, because you deserve it. The next card is the Ten of Wands. It's a little bit of a warning that either you've already taken on way too much of a burden, too many hats, and although you are very capable of holding on and dealing with all of these different tasks and hats that you're wearing, it's telling you that some of them are burdens, some of them are not necessary, that you've taken some things that don't belong to you. So with all of this new creative projects coming up, it's telling you to look at what you've taken on and put down some of your burdens. But it's acknowledging that you're capable of carrying them all if you decide to do that. So, but if you want to be effective and moving forward quickly, you might want to put some of them down. So the Page of Wands means there's going to be a message, good news and communication. So if you have put in for requested assistance, have spoken to a benefactor, or asked for a loan, there's good news about projects or any situation that requires negotiation. You'll be getting a lot of messages and emails and phone calls related to this. It's telling you to be very calm and cool and collected in taking in everything in and using discernment before you decide which way to go and how you want to work and who you want to work with. But overall, it's a time to trust and to rely on the information you're receiving. You just have to know what are your opportunities and which way to go. You don't want to take on too many things. You don't want to say yes to too many people and then not come through. But there's a lot of great energy when it comes to creative enterprise. If you've applied for a job or you're looking for a promotion, this is a great time. It also could be someone coming into your life that a certain personality, it could be a divine counterpart, or it could be a partner or someone that you're going to be collaborating with. The personality of this person is talkative, entertaining, could be a writer, knows how to express himself, would be great as a an executive, a salesperson, an actor, a team manager. And it's just a great communicator and has a great personality. So this is why they're good at this kind of work. They're dedicated, enthusiastic, and very charming. So as an influence, the card is saying express yourself. So if you've been shy about putting yourself out there, not having exactly the courage to express yourself, this is the time to do it. If you want to move forward in these projects and the ideas that you've had, you have to start to express yourself. Not to be shy about networking and going to social events and activities. This is a great time to start connecting with others. And then there's the King of Pentacles. So could be on many different levels. This could be a divine counterpart, a generous man. Well, that's what a King of Pentacles is. If you look at him, he's totally relaxed. He's victorious. He has his castle. He's abundant. He's totally financially stable. He has no worries. He's very protective of what he has, but he's also very generous. And he could be a benefactor coming in if you've been looking for someone to back you financially on some project, or he could be actually a partner. A partner that's coming in that's going to give you stability, is going to allow you to also be able to do what you want to do, and you feel the support. So this is a visionary a man that has vision. He's worked hard for what he has, and he's well off, reliable and generous, and offers practical support and security. Sometimes this could be telling you make the most of your assets. So whatever money that you have, whatever you have to work with, pay attention to how you're spending your money. Be practical. And of course, in terms of finances, it's telling you that wherever you are now, you will improve. You will enjoy success and comfort. So all around, it's a good card. Has a lot of. The next card is the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups is just about happiness, lots of happiness. It's kind of everyone wants to see the Nine of Cups come up in a spread. It's telling you that everything you've hoped for can now come to fruition. Joy comes from prosperity, generosity, optimism, parties, entertainment, relationships, new romance, new friendships. This is a great card for everything. Everything that you've nurtured in the past can now be expressed. If you've been waiting for love, your wait is over. If you have love, your love will grow. Your friends will get closer. You'll feel more connected. It's a heart-fulfilling card. I don't go into the cards and pull the ones I want to read because I like them. These just kind of pop out of and I trust it because I've seen how people's lives have progressed after these readings, and I really trust what's coming. And you can't make it up. It's telling you to live your truth, to share, to stay connected. That this is a great time to bring in projects. To bring other projects that you've already started to the next level. It's a time to communicate and to appreciate. It also tells you to listen to your intuition. Do the things that you love. Do the things that you love, because if you're waiting to meet someone, you can meet someone through doing something you love, being in life. Don't hide. Connect with others. This is a great time. And the next card is the King of Wands. And every time I see the King of Wands, especially lately, I'm thinking it means August. And meaning that a lot of these things are going to start unraveling in August. But it's also the Wands is about movement. It's about creativity. So I think that it could be either or. It could be that a lot of these things are going to happen now, and that you're going to have also the energy to create. So the King of Wands could be a divine counterpart coming in. It could be indicating travel, but it's definitely saying to be a free spirit. Be a free spirit, trust in yourself. You have what's necessary to succeed. There's, in this reading, there is tons of abundance, lots of pentacles, all of them positive in terms of what you need. Emotionally, you have what you need. Financially, you have what you need. In terms of movement and energy, there's great cards in the spread. So pay attention, go into your inner world, meditate, start trusting your intuition, and start putting yourself out there. This is the time to do it. Okay, people. Hugs.